Hey everybody, I am schmerkadabur, and welcome to Nioh. At least I think that's how that's pronounced. Nioh, which I'm sure means something in English. Oh, come on, really? Alright, so this is the beta demo for Nioh, and I've been playing this a little bit. It's reminiscent of Dark Souls, Bloodborne, so forth, but with samurai. So I like Dark Souls. I'm not very good at it. I'm sure with a lot of practice I could get way better. But I've been playing this a little bit, and we're going to start a new game so you can see what this is about. Create a new character, yes. And once again, I'm not great at these, so expect some deaths, and don't expect to be to see the end of this game. So we're gonna, or the demo at least, we're gonna go to the Isle of Demons. We're gonna take William. Kuroshima is a tiny island off the coast of Fusuki in Kyushu's Bungo province. There is little in the way of usable land, with coastline rapidly giving way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge is the smallest of fishing villages, its residents eking out a subsistence farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perches atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for the small island which it overlooks. So the first thing you'll notice about this game is that it's pretty. It's by Team Ninja of Ninja Gaiden fame. They make good games. I never played a ton of Ninja Gaiden, at least the new ones. I played the old ones on the NES and never finished a single one because they are extremely difficult. So first thing, we're going to pick up whatever stuff is on the ground here. Did I actually pick up the items? Alright. Yes. Alright. So I've got some weapons. Or rather, I have a weapon. And I'm going to equip it. The Bizen Den Uchikatana. Which is a standard katana. And that's all we have, really. So, mariner's shirt, mariner's pants, mariner's boots. Nothing for the head. Nothing for the arms. We've got elixirs on the shortcut. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So one of the things that you can do here, you've got different stances that you can use. So we've got the high stance, which is focused on attack, medium stance focused on defense, and low stance focused on maneuverability. You can also put the sword away, which is not useful at the moment, but you get skills that make it useful later. So let's get the sword out, and we are going to take on our first guy very shortly. You can see him crouching over there, over a body. Alright. Now, I can also, of course, do Dark Souls style rolling. I can do light attacks, heavy attacks, and you can see my stamina bar goes down. Now, if you're hit or if you block when your stamina bar is at 0, then you are stunned. So there's definitely some resource management when it comes to combat in this, which is pretty nice. It's a good system. It can be frustrating at times, but I mean, of course, these games are difficult, so expect difficulty. Alright, so I just picked up some gear. I now have a foot soldier do, which you can see lowers my damage by 4%, and increases my amrita, which is like experience. We also got these foot guards, so we're going to equip those too, just to lower the damage we take a little bit. Alright, now, up here, there's going to be two guys. And just like in any of the Souls games, I don't want to take on two guys at once. So I'm going to lock onto this guy. I'm going to go to my items, and I'm going to equip a stone. And I'm going to set it as a shortcut. It's going to go right there. So, once I lock on, I can throw a stone, bud, and he's going to come after me. I'm going to let him drop off the cliff because that leaves him vulnerable. And he's done. Alright, and now that leaves this other guy all alone for me to take on. Alright, see, I ran out of stamina there, so I couldn't quite finish him off. But some good maneuverability keeps me safe. Alright, so I got some sacred water. This is kind of a cool little thing. So, these, come back, dude. There. So, this is a Kodama, and he is adorable. And we're going to tell him where the shrine is. Be like, hey, it's over there, buddy. And he's going to be like, oh, cool, thank you so much. Poof. And next time we go to the shrine, then he will be there. In fact, we have enough experience to level up. So let's go back and do that. And I'll show you what the Kodama do as well, besides being super duper cute. So here's the shrine. You see we have 2 Kodama there now. So let's pray. And just like in Dark Souls, this makes all the enemies come back, but it saves the game. So the ability Receive Kodama Blessing has been unlocked. Awesome. We are going to do that. Receive Kodama Blessing. The Warrior Blessing increases armor drop rate, which is good, because I don't have a full set of armor yet. And then we can also level up. And I'm going to level up Heart, because it affects Ki, which is the stamina, basically. And it affects swords and bows. And I don't have a bow yet, but when I get one, bows are very, very good. So Heart it is, yes. Alright. Confirm. Now, that has also given me a ninja point, which I can spend on skills, or I guess a skill point. Ninja points are for the like magic powers in this. So we have all these different weapons. We've got katana, dual katana, spear, axe, ninja. These are the ninjutsu powers, and onmyo magic, which are like magic powers. So ninja powers are like physical things, like preparing shuriken, Makabishi, blister beetle powders, Medusa powders, and so forth. Now, I could prepare 7 shuriken, which is useful, or I could get a katana power. So I've already got grapple. I've already got purify the yokai realm. Let's see. A kick. So I could use this when I'm in the mid or low stance. Following a move from a combat attack causes huge ki damage. It doesn't cause a lot of physical damage, but it lowers their stamina. I'm going to go with a low stance skill, because that's my favorite stance. Now, it only activates when I use Ki Pulse. Okay. We're going to go with the kick, because that's an easy thing to add. Alright, cool. So now, I don't know if I can do it when I'm not actually, there we go, there's the kick. Now another thing about this game, oh right, I forgot he came back. Kicked. And kicked. Ooh, that was a close one. Alright. Good, good. They also drop money. I don't know how useful money's going to be in this game. I have not found a shop other than spending money on Kodama Blessings. I was going to say... So, oh, right. So after you attack, you get these things, wrap around you. And if you hit a button at the correct time, then it restores your ki. So that's called ki pulsing, and I am the absolute worst at it. I'm terrible at it. So you won't see me doing it a whole lot, although I'm sure it would make me a much better player if I were to do that. But I don't, and we're just going to chop the crap out of that guy. Outstanding. We're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Here we go. Get this axe guy. Now, of course, these are the first enemies, so it's really just kind of teaching you the game at this point. We're about to see some some stuff that's a little bit tougher. Although, like I said, I've played this game quite a bit. I haven't gotten far, but I've gotten better at the game, or at least at the demo. So hopefully I won't be dying too much all the time. Alright, I got a Jingasa. Let's equip that. Jingasa. Is that a head? Yes, it is. And I really like the look of this one. It looks so cool. Alright, looking good. Here we go. There's going to be a spear guy right around the corner here. Okay. Not so bad. It's only got a little bit of health left. And of course you can block, just like in Souls or Bloodborne. Alright, a Suniate. Thief Suniate. Which is more feet. Alright, so now we can actually compare the difference here. So this one gives me minus 2% damage, plus 2 defense, and plus 3.5 item drop from yokai, which are like demons. And then these give me minus 0.7 damage and increases my experience earned from those yokai. I'd rather have items dropped than experience right now, so let's just ignore that. Now, in this section, aha! So we see the first death of someone right here. These are, these allow you to fight people who have died at this location in the past. And that person died because there's 4 guys hidden in this little section of buildings here. We're going to take on this guy from the top and just quick finish him off. And if you're not careful, because this guy is really visible, but the guy I killed is kind of hiding. So if you see this guy and attack him, the other guy comes out, and as in all these games, it's very difficult to fight 2 people at once. Let's wake him up and see what we can do. Got a kick in, that's good. Alright. Yes, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Alright. So there's a spear there, which is a secondary weapon. And, well, which is a weapon, but I can equip it as a secondary weapon. And I can switch between those 2 things with holding R1, which allows me to change stances and go between the spear and the sword. Now, I much prefer the sword. I'm going to stick with that. But your secondary weapon gains familiarity, which helps out with damage as you fight. So I want to have a secondary weapon equipped regardless. Now, this guy's going to waste his stamina for a bit up there. Alright. These games are stressful, and I understand the appeal, but they're not like my favorite games. I am enjoying this one more than I enjoyed, say, Dark Souls, but that's because of the Japanese setting, which is always attractive to me. I love samurai and stuff like that. Anybody who is familiar with the play, or rather the movie by Akira Kurosawa, Rashomon, I recently directed a production of that because, again, I love the cultural displays. I like the storytelling aspects, and so I directed a pretty successful production with a bunch of students at a community college where I used to work. Alright, so there's a guy down there. If I can take him out, the problem is those 2 guys there's no way to activate one without activating the other. So I'm not going to worry about those guys yet. In fact, I'm not even going to go this way at the moment. I'm going to go this way, because I think if I go this way, I can get a bow pretty quick. Alright, I now have an axe as well, and there's going to be a guy. There he is. Alright. Comes right at me. Ooh, I earned a samurai skill point. So now you can see the little sword icon on the bottom left. I've got 2 samurai skill points to spend. I'm going to go ahead and spend those right now. One, I'm going to spend on Shuriken. Or not. Oh, I need rank veteran, which I don't have. Well, oh, I guess I do. I wonder why it won't let me get that. Huh. Maybe I don't have any ninjutsu points yet. Okay. We are going to get... Alright, so this allows us to have a stronger first attack, basically, this EI, which charges your sword when it's sheathed. So if you carry around your sword in the sheath, it makes your next attack more powerful. We are going to get this one, which is Sword Key, which allows us to attack while blocking. It allows one type of attack while blocking. It's not great, but it can be useful situationally. So that's what we're going to take for now. And somebody is going to run out and attack me, I have a feeling. Alright, we're going to grab this. Okay. Now, there's a guy with a bow over there. And, I want to deal with that guy because I think he drops a bow every time. And I definitely want a bow because it's super, super useful. And I'm actually heading towards a shortcut that allows us to go back to the first shrine. That's what I want to get to because I want to spend this experience. Now I want to wake that guy up and hide behind this tree because there's an archer. He just shot the tree. Let's lock onto him. Yeah. And dead. Alright. Not handled as efficiently as it could have been, but handled. Now, the archer over there is pretty much on his own. There is a guy that, like... I want to make sure I'm behind the tree. There's a guy that walks back and forth over there, and he can spot you while you're attacking the archer if you don't do it at the right time. So I'm going to let him pass and turn around and head the other direction before I drop down there. Now, the archers, unlike in the other games in this style, will put their sword away, or put their bow away when you get close to them. So they are more challenging than archers in these other games. Oh, he got me. And I'm stunned. Ah, get away. Alright. He got his bow back out. Let's finish him off. And I'm going to hide in here, hoping that that guy... he fucking saw me. Of course he saw me. Okay. Patience is a virtue, of course, in these games. Just want to finish him off. There we go. Ooh, okay. And you can see there's a bow. And some arrows. And a dead guy. We're going to see what the dead guy's got on him. He has also got a bow and some arrows and a lot more arrows. Awesome. Okay. So we got to equip this stuff. Let's equip ranged weapon. Yumi longbow. 1, bonus damage to revenants. Increased human item drop rate and increased equipment item drop rate. That's good. And then this has break. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but equipment drop rate, human drop rate. So this is way better in my opinion. But I can equip them both to get familiarity with both, because why not? Familiarity gives you bonus skill points, so that's always good to have. Okay, we're going to drop back down here, because there's a guy over there that we can shoot. So, bow and arrow. If I zoom in, and if I get a headshot, it'll do a lot of damage. If you don't do a headshot, it'll activate the guy from distance, which is still pretty useful. But the more damage you can do, obviously, the better. Let's hit him. See, 1,000 damage. And now, I'm just going to drop down here because he's going to come at me. But he's got very little health left. So as long as he doesn't hit me, then this has been a success. Okay. Got a pirate thing. Arm guards, good. So I'll definitely equip those. What am I don't have good pants yet. So I'm waiting for a pair of pants to drop. Alright, another guy over there. Again, the bow is so useful. Ammo is relatively rare, but there is a shrine blessing that lets you find more ammo as you go from enemy drops. So I use my arrows liberally. Killed him in one shot. Nice. Yeah, I use my arrows liberally because why the hell not? There's no reason to not use your items, right? Get him. Dead. And then right below me, there's this guy. Let's hit him. Oh, he's a tough one. He's got a helmet, which tells you that he's tough. He's got a lot more health. And he's a little better with his weapon. Oh, he's got no stamina. Yes! Just one more hit. One more hit. Got him. Awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and heal. Stay at full health. And an Omamori charm is an accessory. And I don't have any accessories. So what does this do? Plus 3 luck. Plus 11.7 something. Living weapons attack increase. I don't really use the living weapons that much, so in fact I don't really remember what they do at all. But this gives me a big bonus with fire, water, wind, lightning, and earth. So either way, I don't have one equipped, so we're going to equip it. It also gives me Kodama sense, which I'm also not sure what it does, but it sounds nice. Kodama are cute. I'd like to meet more of them. Alright. We're going to go down this way, because there's a drop here. No enemies here. And we're going to pick this guy up, whatever that is. Sacred water. And this way now. There is a bad guy there, but I'm going to ignore him for now. Because if I go this way, drop down the ladder, pick this up, whatever it is, some bombs, kick that ladder down, and drop. And now, I'm back here at the shrine. So let's have a little pray. And let's level up. I can level up a couple times. So we are going to take a point of spirit, because that gives us a big bonus. Gives us plus 2 defense, plus 10 ki, which is good, plus to my magic power, and plus versus yokai realm. And it gives me a bonus thing with my guardian spirit, which I haven't gone in depth into yet, but I'm definitely going to take that. I'm definitely going to take a body, because I want the health. Oh, I totally can. Alright. Cool. So we're going to take those levels up, rather. And if we go to Guardian Spirit, you can see I'm on Kato. I don't know what the other ones do. I honestly don't even know what this one does. I think that's what Living Weapon does, probably. So it gives me plus 20% spirit protection, plus 5% close combat attack, and plus 10 ki. Now, it didn't give me plus 10 ki until I had 6 spirit, because if you look right underneath that, it says ki recovery speed 20%. And then under that, spirit required 7. So if I get up to 7 spirit, it'll increase my ki recovery speed by 20%. Very worthwhile. Alright. You can also, at shrines, make offerings. So I've got all these weapons, right? I can make an offering to get bonus experience. I can also do the same with armor. So I'm going to offer these, basically all the stuff that I'm not using. And then, just like in Dark Souls or Bloodborne, I also have items like these small spirit stones that give me bonus experience. So, I guess I'm going to split this demo into 2 parts. I only expected to do 1 part, but I'm enjoying this. I haven't died yet, so let's keep going. I'm definitely going to die. I'm definitely not going to finish the demo. I'm just not good enough at the game yet. I'll probably get to an Oni, show you that so you can see what that looks like, and then be done, because the Oni is going to smoke me. The only way I've killed... I haven't killed an Oni in, like, sword combat yet. I've only killed them by hucking bombs at them all day. So, anyway... this is Nioh, and I'm going to do 1 more part of it. I hope you're enjoying it. I am. It's a pretty cool game. This is just the beta, and people have been anticipating this game for a long time. If you're into the Dark Souls games, then I recommend trying it out. There's a couple features in this that are not exactly like Dark Souls, but it's a Souls-esque game, that's for sure. So if you like those games, you've got a PS4, download the demo. Check it out, or rather the beta, and check it out. I guess that if you finish it, there's some DLC that you can get for the game when it comes out for free. I'm not even sure if I'm going to buy this game or not when it comes out. I like this game. I don't love this kind of game. It's just not my favorite. So I don't play a lot of them. But if you're enjoying this, like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you're enjoying it. I know that I am. And I can't wait to play more games, and I can't wait to play more games with you. Have a great day. Bye.